Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 26, you guys. I'm cold, and this is so exciting because at my cabin it has been hot, it's been summer, I've been trying to make it through, I've been getting raspberries and going camping and trying to remind myself of the fact that fall is coming and summer's not so bad. But you guys, it is fall. It is fall. My leaves are orange. I live so high up in the mountains that like my leaves change colors now. So today's the first day that I've had my window open where it's actually cold. I'm cold and I should close it, but I'm embracing the fact that I'm wearing a sweatshirt, I'm wearing sweatpants, and the leaves are rustling. The birds are happy. I'm happy. It's fall. It's finally fall. I'm so excited. I bought pumpkin spice chai. I bought pumpkin spice pancake mix. I bought pumpkin spice ravioli. I'm that person. Anyway, hi, welcome. So I did a thing. I made it purple. Welcome to the episode. Like, this isn't perfect. Like, this looks kind of wonky. And I don't quite know how to fix it. It's something to do with this layer here. Should not be just... I'm sure that there was a way to completely do it perfectly, but we'll like it more because it'll be homemade. You know what I mean? It's a homemade telescope, spyglass. We've got Scaffold in here. Hi, Scaffold. I've made a cake. And yeah, I've got some stuff going. This is gonna go down to... I'll just show you. Oh, well, actually, it's a creeper exploded when I came down here. And then I got all kinds of... Ow! Turned around. But it lines up perfectly with what I wanted, which was kind of like a boat dock. I have my other boat dock, but this will be like I'll come in there and then I can go up. Anyway, I've got some business to attend to. The first thing I want to do, I want to go get more mud today, but I need to, okay, I gotta close the window. It's too cold. Oh, it's Arctic. Molly loves it. I call her, when I take her to the vet, I call her an Arctic beagle, and it always gets a laugh. Because they're always like, what kind of a beagle is Molly? She recently went to the vet because I thought something was wrong with her eye. Of course, she can't blink her eye after surgery. And they told me no, she's perfect, actually. So they said, actually, the vet said that it was the best looking eye anyone has ever had after surgery that this eye doctor had seen. Anyway, I have a treasure map. This is not the treasure map, but it's a treasure map. By the way, I had the cats over here for a thumbnail. I have names. I have names for, well, I've got one name. One name that I'm really happy about, and then the other name is kind of more of a concept. I've got to fix this. Pay no attention to this bridge. Okay. Who's who? Hi. Okay, so hear me out. You, courtesy of, where's my document? I've got to find my, is it getting night? Okay. Not in real life. In Minecraft, it's getting night. So, you, my sweet cat, are named... Thanks to Cookie Kitten 2431, you should name the brown cat Owl. You are the perfect owl. I love you. Let's go sleep. Oh, look at my world. Fern, can Sniffers go over fences? Because I didn't put Fern in there. And I didn't think Sniffers could go over fences, can they? I did not put Fern in there. Anyway, we're gonna leave as soon as we're. Oh, hi! Oh, you're. Thanks for the string. I forgot. Every time I sleep, I should have you guys unsat. That's really cute, you guys. This white cat is like, no, please keep me. I was gonna name you No Name. Hear me out. So you know the horse with no name in the desert. If I put this cat with the horse and built them like a cool little area, and then whenever I need to go that direction, I would go out my bridge over to the area, and then I would literally get on that horse and I'd bring you, and I would be traveling through the desert on a horse with no name. Cause the horse and you would be no name. It's just a thought. It's just a thought, but you look very cute on my bed, so maybe you're growing on me. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Because the comments are on. Anyway, I'm probably forgetting something. But I think the most important thing was an iron shovel, because I did some damage on my diamond shovel. And I don't want to do that again. So I came over this way to that little mini mangrove, which is basically just like my mud quarry. And I found like a little underwater well, and that's where I got this treasure map. And I didn't bother actually finding the treasure. So see right now. Oh. I'm not even on it right now. I'm not even on the side of the map right now. We'll pull it up when I think I'm over by where I found it. I really hope I didn't. Do you have to do it like in the same session while you're logged in? I hope not. I have some questions, and Molly is so cute right now. She's dreaming. She's so asleep right now. She's snoozing. It's like 3, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was kind of like, oh, Molly she's so tired lately. Like, has she recovered from radiation? Has the cancer returned? Is she sick with something else? And then I have to remember to check my facts. And I was like, well, she's walked twice, gone to the bathroom 4 times. She's had a bunch of treats. She's ate all of her breakfast. Like, she's killing it. She's killing her day. So I should just leave her alone. Now, wait a minute. Let's look at the map. I'm on it, and I think I've gone too far, actually. Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna find this treasure. Oh, this must have been the little well that I found it at. Right here. So when I am here, it is telling me, oh, I've gone too far. But, so here's my question. Shouldn't there be an X on the map? Like, if I'm remembering my Deep End days, am I going to this little land island? I'm not really understanding. Oh, it's this. It's this formation now. So the fact that I'm on this map and that the whole map is genned, like, I would think that Am I is this map broken? Because I would think that there would be an area of the map, like sometimes there's a little like semicircle in the corner or something, and it's like, okay, you're not near the treasure. But now this entire map is genned in. I'm gonna go like towards the land. I'm gonna populate more of the land. Now I'm off the map. So now I'm gonna go this way and populate more of this ocean. That would really be unfortunate if it was in the middle of the ocean. I'm confused. The map is really not that big of an area, so now I've gone too far. But so if I'm in the map right now, there should be an X, right? Am I not reading this correctly? Let me do a Google, but maybe you guys are already telling me. Minecraft treasure map no X? I found a buried treasure map, but there's no X on it. Are you sure you didn't grab an empty map? Yeah. The map they got is one very zoomed in. It's a bug. There's an actual blog post about this. Shipwrecks and ocean ruins can generate with empty buried treasure maps. Okay, I guess it's just a bug. Well, there goes my content for today. And we've updated. So does that mean that... Does that just mean that until they fix it? Oh, or does that mean that any maps that exist in the generation that I've already loaded from before I updated would have these maps? So now I almost need to go somewhere that I've never been to find a map that actually has... Yeah, probably. Is there any other way to get a Heart of the Sea besides buried treasure? Is it a rare drop from a drowned Heart of the Sea? Oh, wow. I have to... This is one of the rare occasions where I actually have to put in Minecraft. It's obtained from buried treasure. That's unfortunate. Because I mean, I can't even remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what you have to have for a conduit. Which I want for some reason. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm pinballing here. Here's our little mangrove. Our sad little mangrove mud hole. And we're gonna get ourselves a bunch of mud. I have questions. Let me see. Lila Ott, with the amount of shade thrown at No Name Horse and the white cat now, maybe they're gonna team up and revolt. Exactly, they can be a team. Let's see here. Anne. Hey Stace, hope you're doing well. I'm coming here for advice. I'm going to adopt my first kitten in the beginning of October. I'm worried I'm going to do something wrong. Please help. Any advice is appreciated. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. That's exciting. I don't think that you're going to do anything wrong. I mean, I think I'm equipped to answer this question because I was not a cat owner and I learned a lot when I got Milquetoast. I would say hopefully you're getting a cat from a shelter because there are just so many cats available. And I mean, you can get a kitten from a shelter. You know what I mean? It's not, there are so many people. Let's not open this again. But there are a lot of people who are very hesitant to get dogs from a shelter. I assure you, you can get puppies from shelters too. Let's just not go there. Let's not go there, because I'm still getting comments on my videos that are like, hey, actually, I just want to educate everyone about breeders. It's just like, go somewhere else. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not asking you to educate me. I have an opinion. We have a different one from each other, and that's okay. I didn't bring a bed. Anyway, the point is, hopefully you're getting a cat from a shelter, because there are so many cats. I mean, I found Milquetoast on the street. He was injured, and I took him in. Miraculously, he came with me. Why didn't I bring a bed? We don't have that. I wanted to break this shovel. I wanted to do this whole thing. But now things are gonna spawn. There is a village. Where is it? Is it close? There's a close village, I think. It's all my torches? Okay, I did too many torches. Whoops. Okay. I need curtains. The sun is shining too bright in my eyes. There's a village right there. Let's just go sleep and then come back and get the... And it's boring, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the point is, so many cats. You could find a cat, probably, like I did. But also, Pip was from... Pip was in a pet... That sounds bad. He was in a pet store, but he was definitely from a rescue group that rescued him from a hoarding situation, but then he was in like a, I don't know what you would call it. Like he was in, basically he was in like a closet. It was kind of sad. So anyway, I mean, even like, hey guys, no, it's me, it's mine. When I go to Petco, I have to not look at the cats because I'm like, oh, I want to get those cats. But I think those are even from, I want to say that those are also from shelters. I could be wrong on that. I shouldn't say that without checking the facts, but I think that those, oh my gosh, you scared me so much because it just was a sound I wasn't expecting. It almost sounded like a blaze. That also sounds like a blaze. Husks, man. Oh, hi, Gollum. You know what? I'm realizing I didn't bring any fish, and there's other cats here. I hear one right now. Oh, it's like owl. It's an owl cat. And it's a ewe. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I don't think you're gonna make a mistake. First, please adopt from a shelter. Get a shelter cat, please. Second of all, yeah, where'd my boat go? I don't think that you can, oh, maybe yeah, it's over there. I don't think you can mess up. I don't think you can go wrong. I think, you know, where I went wrong with Pipsqueak, I think, was not knowing 100% if he didn't have, like, I'm pretty sure he introduced feline coronavirus to Milquetoast. It's actually, in hindsight, kind of weird that Milquetoast hadn't been exposed to it. But it sounds like this is your first kitten. So I would say, like, you know, cats don't need play dates. So if someone else is like a family member or someone is like, bring your cat over. It's like, don't do that for the first little while. Like, let your cat get, you know, used to its new home. I've heard things that it can help to start a cat in like a small area. Maybe this is more for dogs. So for example, if you bring it home and it's kind of scared, You could start it out like in your bathroom and have like its litter box in there and feed it in there and play with it and cuddle it in there for like a couple hours until it's feeling kind of like not nervous. And then you could bring it into your bedroom and so forth, kind of like slowly introducing it to the entire house versus just like opening the carrier and just being like, everything that the light touches is yours. That could be overwhelming. But again, if that happens, it's not the end of the world. But that's one thing you could do, is start really slow and make your cat feel really safe. That was not as much as I thought it was going to be. You know, you could do your research on food. Do your research, this is maybe going to be controversial too, but I would say do your research on cat vaccines as well. Is your cat going to be an outdoor cat or an indoor cat? You know, you might want to space them out. Pipsqueak, I know, had a horrible reaction to getting, I think it was rabies and a dewormer at the same time. He's just really sensitive. And it was terrifying. It was honestly the scariest thing ever because I took him to the vet. I thought I was doing the right thing. And then I got in the car to go home and he starts like foaming at the mouth. And I was like, what's happening? And the vet was like, come back right away. This was when he was an adult, but I've just noticed that he's really, really sensitive. Oh, a microchip is something that you could do that would be really good for your cat. In case it gets lost. You're gonna be great. What is this? Oh, is this a shipwreck? It is. Let's find the treasure. I don't have any torches now. I like the coral that spawned in here. Oh, the chest is just right there. Okay. Oh, this is so cute with the... Wow. Sure. We're iron deficient. Is there another chest? Okay, okay, don't drown. 5 emeralds. You know, I really wish that they would make trading better. I feel like it's just not good. You know, like now that I've been farming the sniffer stuff, I feel like that should be valuable. Like they should make it so that it just feels like busy work. It feels like, you know, bring me paper. It's like, no, let me bring you some cool thing. And then in exchange, give me a cool thing. Moss block. Did I already get that? Is that the one I already got? I'm gonna drown. Okay, I'm gonna drown for real. I don't know that that is the one that I got. Let's go back down in. No, I don't think it is. I thought I had one more thing that I wanted to say to the prospective cat owner. Oh, your cat could have maybe multiple litter boxes. That was something that I didn't know. Oh, it's gonna be blank. We got another buried treasure map, and I bet you anything it's gonna be blank. See, this is tempting because it's like, well, it could be in that part that's not filled in. But I mean, I didn't read enough to see whether the bug was like every single map or just some of them. It's probably all of them. Wait, why am I so far away from... I'm going the wrong way, right? Yeah, okay. Well, if I think of another cat thing, I'll tell you. But you're doing great. Use a breakaway collar. consider, if it's a kitten, getting it used to having, like, I clip my cat's claws. Like, I just trim them when they get to, like, I keep them sharp so that they can use, like, scratching posts and stuff. But yeah, it's empty. Every once in a while they get to what I call needle status, where it's basically like the sharpest thing it could ever possibly be. And they're both really good about me just like taking them, giving them a little catnip toy on the sofa, and then just like clip, 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 clipping all of their front. I don't usually do the back paws. Where am I going? I think I'm yeah, okay, home is this way. You could get them used to even getting their teeth brushed. Those are kind of things you can only do as a kitten, maybe. Is getting them used to getting their teeth brushed and their, you know, paws trimmed every once in a while. I think it depends on the kind of cat you get, but I've never even given my cats a bath, ever. They stay inside and they're incredibly clean. I'm building right now a catio, you guys. I hesitate to say this because I don't know if I'll finish it before winter, but I'm so excited for my boys. It's gonna be like overlooking the bird feeders, and they're just gonna be so excited. It's huge. It's basically a porch. But anyway, yeah. Let's have another question. Zay Da Vinci. I know this may seem like a boring question, but when you talked about making a trade route, it gave me flashbacks from AP history. What part of history are you most passionate about aside from the dinosaurs? Oh, my phone went to sleep. I love the series. It keeps me sane during the week. Ah, that's a good question. I do love the dinosaurs. Look at my world. Look, it's becoming fun. What part of history am I really passionate about? Let me think about that. That's a really good question. I mean, I'm pretty fascinated by Egypt. I'm fascinated by any civilization like the Egyptians where we still don't really know how something was done. So for example, the statues on Easter Island, those just like, I would like to actually see them. You know, Machu Picchu, these civilizations that built buildings like where it was so inconvenient to build buildings, or where it was so I mean, this is kind of a Minecrafty answer, I feel like, but just, yeah, the architecture feats of certain stones that were used, things like that just seem kind of like, huh. Okay, let's make mud. But yeah, another period of time. I don't know. I mean, I was pretty interested in, you know, my grandparents' time, which was like the 20s and 30s. Is it raining? Yeah, it's raining. We need more wheat. We do need more wheat. I really dislike medieval times. I don't watch a lot of TV shows that are set in old time frames. I just hate how I hate how you could just be like having, you know, lunch and then get killed. Like, I just don't, I don't, it's not fun to think about, like, times that were so unstructured, uncivilized. Definitely happy that that's not the case, for where I live. Okay. What are we thinking? Oh! We have to talk about you, Archive. We have to talk about you because someone wrote Andre 400. The donkey reminds me of the Biblioburro with his shelves full of books. If you aren't familiar with Biblioburros, I highly recommend Googling them because it's such a sweet story. And it was. And this is why I love my community on YouTube, because you guys just get me. I had no idea the story about the Biblioburro, and it's basically this man in Colombia who started basically a library on his donkey to bring kids books that didn't have access to them. I think that there's maybe I'll put a link in the description. I saw an article, was it on the BBC, that had a video about it, but I think there might be a documentary or a program on TV that I have to find out where to watch. It's so obnoxious now to find out where to watch things. That's part of the reason that I keep collecting DVDs now. I need to not throw the eggs because I don't need new chickens. 4 and 7. Good job, guys. Oh, scutes. So, someone really came after me and was like, you need to terraform. And I don't know what they meant, because to me, I feel like terraforming means like, I guess terraforming can apply to natural generation, but I was just like, I didn't do this. I think maybe they mean like clean up all the pumpkins, have actual like pathways and stairs, maybe even add more stuff. I mean, now I've walled it off, but I could have added more like, you know, speaking of world wonders, we could add like hanging gardens. Yeah, I don't know. There's wasted space. I didn't have to wall this here. This is like secret garden-y. Did something just hit me? I didn't have to wall this here. I could have extended it a little bit more naturally, maybe. I will keep the wall until I'm ready to do this, because I feel like Robin is really trying it lately. But I do have this vision now, I think, of walling off my entire island and having it feel like this enchanted mesa fortress island. And that kind of includes over here. Like, it kind of includes... I want it to be dramatic, I guess. So... it could include this entire area if I wanted it to. Oh, golly. Yeah, if I wanted it to, it could come to about, I guess, this line. Well, I don't know. Then it gets up into this mountain, and it's kind of... it's really not bad. It's really not bad where we put it, quite honestly. Yeah, because I'm just not sure what to do with over here. We need to break this. People were telling me that I need to put glass here. I thought that light went through leaf blocks, and so I didn't think that they would count. I thought glass would count. But that's okay. We can try it. I still don't think it's gonna work. And people were saying, you know, well, you should get, not lure. You shouldn't have lure on your fishing rod. You should just have luck of the seas for treasure, because lure lures fish. But, oh, hi. But what I'm saying is that even still, oh my golly, lightning? Okay, let's stand up and bring me treasure. Oh my golly. Oh my gosh, you brought me a rabbit hide owl. That's incredible. That's not the right chest for rabbit hide. Owl, good job. And how do I see you there? Guys, you guys are cute. Luck of the Sea, lure. Luck of the Sea 2, lure. Mending. Anyway, the point is I promise you, I've caught name tags before with this rod. We should just throw these away, huh? I've caught Luck of the Sea with this rod, and this is not, it's not working. There's something wrong with, I cannot sort and talk at the same time. There's something wrong with this fishing hole setup. It's not right. Oh, how beautiful. Hello. There we go. And I want to get it right because I really do want to start doing some crazy, hi Frontier, some crazy enchants. I would really like Silk Touch. I would really like Fortune, just to make our lives easier. Oh, this is a bad idea. I need to break all of this because I think this probably, well, I don't know if this counts. If a lily pad doesn't count, does a vine count? I'm not sure. Anyway, I will now demonstrate that even with the open air, watch, I catch a name tag. If I catch a name tag, we'll name Owl. That even with the open air, I am only going to get fish. And I know, I understand the thing about lure attracting fish, but it shouldn't be only fish. I should be, if I catch like 10 fish, there's something wrong. I should get something because I've fished up a bunch of books and a name tag with this rod. And see, it's only fish. So it's got to be the size, or where I'm standing, or where I'm throwing the bobber to. Is there a Y level? Oh, wait, I have an idea. Oh, someone in the comments told me this, and I didn't write down what their name was, and so I'm really sorry. But someone told me that it is, every block has to be a water source block, that you can't just pour it from the top down. Which, like, I don't fully understand water anymore, because to me, if there's no, like, active currents, it seems like there should be. 44 is maybe not enough. To me, it seems like there shouldn't be any, like that they should all be water source blocks if they're all stagnant. But I guess that's not how it works anymore. And so they said if I put kelp down and then break it all, that would turn all of the blocks into, it's worth a try, is basically what I'm saying. I bet we're gonna need more than this. Does it grow? Can it grow on, I'm planting it on concrete. Every time there's a zombie sound, I'm like, oh my gosh. I love copper underwater. That's beautiful. I think that would look so good with prismarine. Oh, I have to plant it on the copper too. Okay, well, we need much more if we want to. Does it grow? I doubt it would grow. Let's answer a question and maybe it'll grow. Katrina likes pancakes. Great name. I started thrifting for DVDs last year. I found so many great bargains. I'm like you. I dislike the idea of streaming services, so I want to see if I can get a movie on a disc. I tried buying secondhand DVDs from Amazon. Even the ones in very good condition have a scuff. The movie skipped every 2 minutes. I stick to buying in person. Maybe I'm getting old, but recently I tried purchasing items in physical stores to avoid online as much as possible. Thanks for another great video, Stacy. I totally agree with that. I've been buying them. I have been buying them new. My rule is if I can find them online new under $10, then, and it's a movie that I would watch like tonight, you know, then I buy it. So I am being kind of picky, but I would love the thrill of hunting for them it's kind of like me with Disney pins. It's like, I want to love the thrill of hunting for them over time, but I'm too, like, I just need it now. I'm like worried that that there's just a scarcity that kind of crept up on me, right? Because if you look at when all these DVDs were manufactured, the heyday was like 2002, right? But then they had reprintings in like 2006 or 2010 or 2012, but you don't see a lot of times, oh, this DVD was, you know, remade in like 2024. Like they're stopping. And so I kind of have gotten just a little bit obsessed with like, it all stems from that Airbnb I stayed at that had all these 80s and 90s movies and like no other way of watching anything. And I just loved it. So with books, I'm kind of more like patient and willing to go into secondhand bookshops and thrift stores and like find a really good version of a book. I just sold a bunch of my books to my local used bookstore and got a bunch of points. I basically had so many books in my house. Have I talked about this? Where I would rather my bookshelves be filled with books that I have read and that I love, even if that means less books. Because the problem is I would buy a book. This isn't growing. We need to go get books. Not books, kelp. I would buy a book at a bookstore purely based on like the cover or like, oh, I've heard about that book. I want to read that book. And I would just buy it. Very, you know, just kind of, you know, it wasn't the best. I have a library card. I should do that. Anyway, so I have all these books that I just never got around to reading. I forgot that all my kelp is like, I should grow kelp by my house because I feel like this always happens. I should put kelp in my little pond, huh? For my fish. I've never had a squid spawn in my pond, have I? Anyway, so I'd have all of these books that I just had never read, and I don't like how that feels. It feels kind of like fake to just be like, oh yeah, I want to read all these books. If someone comes into my house and sees a book on a shelf and says, oh my gosh, I've thought about reading this, I want to be able to go like, more times than not, I want to be able to go like, that's a great book, I love that book, you should borrow it. And not go, oh yeah, I haven't read it either, I just own it. There's people who will just like buy books to use as decor. They'll turn them around even and buy and just expose just the pages, not even the spines. Like, what are we doing, people? What are we doing? We've lost it. Chicken? What are you doing? How did you even get here? You're out in the ocean. Get in my boat. You shouldn't be here. Get in the boat. Chicken. Chicken? There. Sheesh. Yeah, you can be my boat chicken, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe you'll be my one chicken. Maybe I'll... Ow? Did you just... Whoa! It's a trident! Okay. I just thought this chicken just tried to bite me. Hi, sir. Oh no. Sir, I have to kill you. I wish I had looting on my sword because oh gosh. Gotcha, but no trident. That's sad. I really thought that chicken attacked me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, it's funny because the person that I sold the books to, I brought in the books and they were like, you know how they kind of have to, places that sell clothes or secondhand things, they kind of say, hey, just so you know, we don't accept everything. You know, sometimes we just don't want the things that you're bringing and, you know, don't take it personally. And I was like, oh no, you don't understand. I brought you good books. And he was just like, okay, well, we'll see. And then I was like browsing and he was like, you're right. We will take all of these. Hi, Robin. Making the rounds. Round Robin. So yeah, I sold like 40 books and for points essentially, which means that like if I go in and they have a copy of a book that I really love that I want, then I get like a discounted price. And anyway, he just completely disagreed with me though. He was like, oh, like 90% of my books are on my to be read. And I was like, oh, well, I didn't want 90%. I wanted less than 90%. It's weird because I don't think that they've reached the top when they actually have. Anyway, so I'm very willing to do that with books and go like, yeah, I would like all the hardcover Michael Crichtons eventually. I would like all the hardcover, you know, it doesn't have to be hardcover, but I would like vintage. I used to think like, oh, new books. But I love finding old books now that are in really good condition. So I try to do that as much as I can. And I'm okay waiting on those ones. But for some reason, the DVDs, I'm like, no, just now. Just now is fine. Am I at the right level on all of them? No. Well, should I try fishing it with this? Actually, that wouldn't matter. I mean, I could break them all, but should I try? Because this wouldn't affect it, right? See, I just wonder if there's not 2 blocks where that bobber is. Like, it needs to be there. That's where it needs to be. Fish. No salmon yet, but just fish. Let me see if I have another question. Let's see. Tommy Boy 281. Hi, Stacy. I had a question for you. That was a salmon, right? Yeah. As I am rewatching your videos from 9 years ago, I can't help but to reminisce on the times I originally saw them. It makes me think about all the accomplishments you've made throughout your never-ending and very impressive career. Which leads me to think about how much self-assurance it must take to venture out in such an entrepreneurial way. Are you able to describe your thoughts behind the courage you had or gained throughout your career journey and doing it with authenticity? Oh boy, that's a can of worms and a lot of compliments. Thank you so much. And it's funny because I'm gonna say something that is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I don't think of my career as having started. Because I never really set out intentionally to become a Minecrafter as my career. It happened just completely by accident. And I'm very proud of the career that I've had with it. When I look at like a lily pad, that's not treasure though, right? When I think of like being in Minecraft story mode and doing UHC and doing 100 episodes of The Candy Isle and 100 episodes of Minecraft and 100 episodes of Dogcraft and 100 episodes of Mystic Mesa, you know, I'm very proud of everything. The things I've done, like I've worked on projects with Minecraft that have, you know, helped raise awareness for environmental issues. I've been involved in charity live streams. Like I am, and the books, that is kind of where the path sort of diverges, the right word. That's where it does go into more of like what I consider to be my career, and I am very happy with it. But I think this comment will make more sense maybe in a year or two, when I'm possibly pursuing other things. But thank you. And I think that the self-assurance part of it, I think really comes with age. I think a lot of people forget that when I started this, I was already 30, or just about to turn 30. And so doing it with, oh, a saddle! Wait a minute! Stop. We fished a saddle. Is that treasure? Is that considered treasure? I won't know for sure until we get like an enchanted book or a name tag or a fishing rod with lure 2 and mending. I think we've done it. You guys, I think we've done it. We can get a name. I was going to say either a name tag or an enchanted book, but I think an enchanted fishing rod is just as proof of something as I need, right? That's treasure. Oh my gosh, thank you to this commenter. I'm so sad I don't have your name. You know, I was just talking to someone about this the other day because, you know, my YouTube channel, unfortunately, is not really a way that I can sustain myself in the way that I once did, but also just in a way of like a normal job. You know, even if an episode of my if an episode of something gets 10, 20, 30,000 views, that's kind of like, it's sort of like an hour of work almost in terms of compensation. And so I would have to start putting out a video like every day. And that's something that I think long and hard about of, one, can I go back to that? And sorry, I'm not going to, so I don't want to get people's hopes up, because I know a lot of times people say, will you start another series? And will you bring back this? And will you do this? But it kind of gets to that part of authenticity that you mentioned, is that for me, if I were to start posting a video a day, it wouldn't be in an authentic way. It would be in like a, what does the algorithm want? What do people click on? What crazy thumbnail can I put in to get people to watch my videos? And that just wouldn't feel authentic. So even if and not to mention that I probably just can't do it in terms of like focus anymore. I don't know how I did it for so long, posting multiple videos a day. But yeah, it wouldn't be authentic. That's why I look at like writing the books or doing a book club or doing this series or bringing back Dogcraft. Those things are authentic. Those are things that I want to do, and hopefully there will be enough people who want to watch those things and read my books. that I can keep making this work without having to do, you know, without, what am I trying to say? Because I think with age comes like the perspective of time, and just saying, I know a lot of people, for example, wanted me to make a reaction video to the Minecraft movie trailer, and I have no issue with anyone that does that. I just didn't feel like doing it. And so what was that? Was that a lily pad again? No. Oh, it's just a bowl. Oh, Vine, go away. Not the app, though. The app can come back. I so desperately want a name tag or an enchanted book just to be like, case closed, in case for some reason enchanted fishing rods fall into some other category of not treasure. But I think we've done it. Anyway, I hope that answers your question. Who knows how much of that, if I'm going to edit some of that out. But thank you. Thank you so much for, I guess. And I hope that you can access that in yourself too, the self-assurance. You know, we only have one life, and there's just no point in not being yourself in it. What a waste that would be. And I truly believe, I've said this many times before, that I think I was able to be somewhat successful on YouTube because a trip hook, really? Because I was offering something different, because I just decided to just do what I wanted to do. And that, you know, that's what makes you unique, and that's what makes people care. Another fishing rod. I'm going to lose space in my inventory. Mayozeo, hello. Question: how do you imagine old Stacy's life to look like? Will Stacy in her 60s still be doing Dogcraft? Like some key stuff you'd want in future, or like a different day in your future life, different house, have a donkey. Also, do you read comments even a day or two after the video? I sometimes feel like I have to comment right away so you see it. That's a good question, actually. Let me answer that one first. I do sometimes, that within the first 24 hours of the video being posted is when I look at the comments the most. And because sometimes if I'm doing something else, like I'm, you know, watching something on TV or just relaxing in the evening, I'll go, well, why don't I pull some of my comments for the next time I do an episode? And particularly if I've got like some travel coming up or something and I want to get ahead. For example, I'm filming this video on a Thursday and I'm not going to post it until Monday. So you would have had to have commented the first 3 days. The first 24 hours is safest, I won't lie. Maybe that'll change in the future if I have someone help me kind of like going through the comments more. But for the time being, that's kind of the safest bet. And will I be doing Dogcraft at 60? Probably not. I don't know what I'll do. I don't want to say that I wouldn't do Dogcraft without Molly, but it certainly starts to feel that way. But I love my wolves in Dogcraft. I definitely feel like this series, this vanilla series that is in a world that I can update, and that Dogcraft, maybe I shouldn't even say this, but the Dogcraft being a world that I have kind of endless things that I could do, feels like the right amount of Minecraft for me going forward are those 2 series. And so I don't want to put an ending date on them, but I don't know that I see myself doing anything else in Minecraft. Molly! Hi! Hi, perfect princess, who has awoken from her nap and is now... Oh, you found a better nap spot. That's good, Molly. Still getting a lot of fish. I understand the lure thing. I just... I'd really like a book or a name tag. We've been fishing much more than I thought I was going to in this episode. Oh no, the zombie spawner. It must be so full. Wait. We have to... We must kill zombies. We must. You know, I'm gonna need, now that we're fishing here too, and these, like, we need so much more. These should be our fishing barrels. And, oh gosh, the zombies. Those should be our fishing barrels, and we should have zombie barrels down by Kevin. I have really opened up to you guys in this episode, haven't I? Did I see you down there? Did you move? You're really being cute. No gift? Where's my cat? Cat with no name? How did you get out there? Okay, I had barrels. I have 4 barrels. That's enough to get us started. It certainly is. And well, because I have fish. I have fishing stuff down. Are you, Robin, are you sitting in my, sit and enjoyed the fish. I have fish down by my fishing dock, but that's no longer my preferred fishing spot. What a world. Okay, let me see if that was all of the questions for this episode. Actually, there might be a couple more. There's one more, but it's not really a question. It's just a nice thing that I wanted to read because I get to do that. Cool Snake 224. So crazy to me how I started watching you during Darkcraft when I was a preteen, and now I'm nearly 24 and close to ending college. Congratulations. Glad to hear Molly is cancer-free. Hope things are going well for you, Stacy. Just heard about your books for the first time. That's so cool. I love to see that the Mesa is still your go-to biome. I think that Darkcraft is one of the factors that really got me into Minecraft nearly a decade ago. I still play a lot today, and I've actually used Minecraft as a subject in previous college classes. I'm an anthropology major. Oh, that's so cool. And have been studying the community around video games such as Minecraft. Just wanted to share that so you know about some aspects of the positive impact you've had on people over the years. Much love. You guys, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. Studying the impact of video games, I think, is such a cool, like, thing to do. Such, like, a developing thing, you know? That's so neat. Like, yeah, we don't even know, right? Wait, I have to just put stuff, because I'm going to get a bunch of stuff, so I have to just put stuff away really quick. Okay. This is intense. Kevin? Kevin? Okay, you're sleeping. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. So these are now my zombie chests. I don't know if I want to, like, separate by rotten flesh and, like, armor like I have been. And food. It doesn't hurt. Okay. So, bye, Kevin. So then, well, what I have to do is I have to move some of this stuff down, honestly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, can we just have confirmation Can we just get confirmation that it's treasure? It's gotta be, right? Saddles and rods. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. You know, there's one more thing in my document, actually. Christy. Hi, Stacy. I can't believe this series has been going on for 25 episodes. I discovered you through your books. I saw your first book at my school's book fair, and I got it. After reading it, I started to watch your channel. This week, my school is doing another book fair, marking my 3rd year of supporting you. Oh, that's so sweet. I've already signed up for your book tour. I learned that the bookstore you're going to... Oh, yeah. Okay, great. I already have a couple stops announced. This is so cool. I freaked out when I learned that. Glad to hear Molly has beaten cancer and is healthy. I'm also allergic to cats, yet I will definitely own one. Can't wait to see you at the book tour. Yep, so that's just a reminder. My second book in the Rescue Tales series comes out on November 5th. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Please pre-order it. Even if you just give it to someone for the holidays who's younger than you, it would help me in my life. Like, I can't quite explain. It would help me so much if you pre-order the book. So I will put that link in the description. And also just all of Melody's illustrations are so cool. I have to say, I really loved the first book, but I'm so excited about the second one. There's some illustrations in the second book that just like melt my heart, including kind of one that's sort of terrifying, but that also melts my heart. Because like this is what I always say, like those were my favorite books in the library to get as a kid. Were like, I remember there was this book on Egypt and mummification, and it had like, they weren't realistic drawings, they were kind of cartoons about the mummification process, but I was so creeped out by that book, but like in the best possible, like it piqued my interest kind of way, you know what I mean? Like during the library time, I would like go to that book and like flip through it and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. They go through the nose. So in this book and my previous Rescue Tales books, the Treacherous Tower and this one, which is called On Precarious Peaks, and it's Rescue Tales, but with like an animal tail, Tails. I try to have at least one illustration that is meant to be sort of unsettling. Like it's meant to be just kind of like you turn the page and you're like, oh my gosh, that's not what I expected. So in the first book, it is when Stacy imagines that Basil has a run-in with the anaconda in the tower, and the illustration is of Basil sort of wrapped up in this anaconda who's like attacking Basil. And I won't say exactly what the illustration is in the second book, but you can probably guess based on, well, there's two animals that are kind of more predator animals. Not that I want people to associate them. Like there's other illustrations of the animals that show that they're just doing their thing as animals. They're not like scary monsters. But this one particular illustration is like, did I wait too long that time? This one illustration, okay, it's a bear. Okay. This one illustration is genuinely, I think, frightening. And I was so excited that Melody was willing to go there, and be like, let's terrify some 6-year-olds. Okay. Not really, but just like in a way where it's like, oh wow, this is a cool book, you know? Anyway, that's all. Thanks everyone for the questions. You guys, I love this series. It's so fun, and I'm really happy with the progress. I know that there's always people who are like, go get the other wolves, go adventuring, this is boring. And I just think, they're gonna find their YouTuber. Maybe it's not me. I don't know. I just think it's fun to also do this once in a while. But we will go adventuring. I just need to get to a point where I enchant better armor. And that means I need to go mining again, so I have more diamonds. But I shouldn't do that until I have fortune. This is a lot of fish. I shouldn't do that again until I have fortune. But then we will. We'll go to the Nether, and I really want to check out a trial chamber. Do you think we should bring dogs to the trial chamber? That sounds really terrible. Like, I know we just have to bring scutes. Like, could they fight the Wither? Like, that's a bad idea, isn't it? I don't even think I need to fight the Wither. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. We have a lot to do. So, I need to make more pottery is what I need to do. I meant to do that. I'm too afraid now of, oh, see, now I gotta go down and kill some more zombies. Did I ever find out if you can you pick up pottery if you have silk touch? Because I really don't understand what direction I was supposed to place the pot in order to have it have the design on the outside. Did I leave before my orbs? I really want the what am I trying to say? I really want the sniffer pot. But I also understand that I think I have to brush more sand. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. That's so... Okay. Up. In. Hello. Did you guys know I had a secret tunnel there? Okay, bring me treasure. Okay, owl. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the string. Wrong chest for the string. So much. I didn't put away my gems. That's the one thing I wanted to do, was put my gems away. So I have 3 skulls. 1 prize, 1 archer, 1 miner. So, okay, wait. Correct me if I'm wrong. How does this work? Skulls and archer kind of go together because you shoot skeletons. So, pot? Okay, wait. 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 Do you replace this with this? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. So can you just do... You could just do something on all sides. So that's kind of a waste because I want... I'm going to do it. No, I shouldn't do it on the back. You know what I mean? But the problem is I don't know where the back is. Okay, wait, I take this back. I take this back. I can't. I'm too green for this. Let's prize and miner. Prize. Is that missing something? Is this like, is prize? Oh, it's a diamond. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I made it. Shouldn't have done that. I should have combined prize with the miner. But I'm just terrified of... I want to put it like here. But I'm terrified that if I just place it like this, it's... Because I placed... How did I place this one? That I put the design on the wrong side. Like, did I really place it weird? See, that's an archer. Did I not place it here? I must have. So does that mean that the I'm gonna make a fool out of myself right now. But I believe that I would have been like, front of my house, place it here. So I'm gonna place the diamond as if it's going to be on the outside of, like, I'm gonna place it like I'm gonna like jump and place it. No! I knew it! I knew it too! I knew it too, you stupid pottery system. Owl, this is uncalled for. Listen, sit down, I'm gonna go put away my jewels. Please tell me that if we get Silk Touch, everything just becomes better and is fine. We should honestly cut another way into this room because it's a lot to get from there to there. Like, we should have some kind of like this maybe should be a staircase that goes up into the water or something. I don't know. Or like a ladder here that, I don't know. This is just tedious. Okay, iron, emeralds. We have a lot of emeralds. We should really consider trading. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys. I'll see you next Monday. I love you. But until next time, Paige and Molly love you. Go rescue a dog.